Okay, here we are. Now, I guess this is the right time for our tutorial P39. Today, it's Wednesday, 18th of July, and we are ready to start with uh, with a new live sketching session. Now, I put just the camera at the right place, okay, so that we can start. Hi guys, I'm sorry for before, but I had to cancel that video and start a new one. So that's why it was kind of strange what I was doing before. Okay, so I just want to correct the camera position setup so that you have a better view. And are we gonna start? Okay. I'm trying to find the right spot so that you can see well. A little bit more up. So 10 people connected. How are you guys and girls? I hope you all doing well. So today what we're gonna do, first of all, I would like to show you my new electric sharpener. This is really nice. It has a USB connection for electricity with my computer, and it works really well on Faber-Castell pencils, but also on Prismacolors, which have different type of section. And what I want to do today with you, I would like to start making some quick product design sketch. Okay, so let's imagine that we want to sketch this new pencil sharpener. Okay, so I will try to make in one page several perspectives of this product, and after we will take just one or two and we will give a little bit of better shading so that we can create a focal point, a center of attraction for this product to sell the sketch and sell the product and its design a little bit better. All right, so hi Aditya. So let's start. First of all, if I see it, it's basically, it is something like that. Okay, with a nice radius here. Okay, then it has the area in which the stuff it's kept, it's here. So if I do that and then I just do this, okay, we can see that we have a sort of line work in side view on what it's going to be our new product, which is a different type of pencil sharpener. Hi Michelangelo. So now that we did that, what I will do, I will just try to clean up the lines, okay, because I want to do something professional, okay. And I will also apply a little bit of the line weight, okay, to make my lines really nice. Okay, so now I take a ruler and I just make the base where the object it's naturally it's placed. And now, because our pencil goes here, I just make a straight line there, and high ray, and see that. And what I will do, I will just show you a little bit of in transparency, okay, of the object that is inside, okay, that turns, so that you can get an idea, all right, of what is the mechanism inside. Okay, so can you see it? It's not so bad. So I put my pencil there, and everything comes down here. Okay, now I'm not gonna color this right away. Okay, I'm going just to leave it there. And what I want to do, if I were a product designer, I would like to go a little bit around this object inside you, which looks kind of nice. And I want to discover a little bit more, try to understand what it is about. So, first of all, I take advantage of my new one. There you go, to make my nice sharp points, okay? And make because one thing I want to understand is how is the section top view, okay? So now that I did that, let me do some line cleaning up so that we get a better idea what it is. So I always have a center line, okay, also here. I do products. And as you can see on product design, I'm just using the same technique that I use when I do cars. And it works really well. So now, because this is transparent, okay, so can you see? Here we have a perspective, top view, okay? And this is our perspective lines. Just like if it were a car. Same thing. Oh, Ray, we are very sorry for you. I'm just reading it. Sorry. Sorry. This is a bad month. You're not the only one that is suffering of a loss, an important loss in the family. Not to me, but to some friends. And altogether, it's very, it's like that. Old people. Okay, so, um, all right, so I have this one, and that maybe why not make a sort of, uh, sort of front view, okay? So that we understand better the sections, okay? And then we can take so we take the ruler and we just extend it so that we have a same base, okay? Then I will take a straight line there, okay? So that we're gonna take this element and we're gonna transfer it here. So I do that, okay? This is very simple geometrical sketching, okay? There you go. So it's gonna be more or less like that. So what I want to do now, I can imagine eventually to do another perspective, like this one, for example. So and this is a sort of three-quarter front perspective. Yeah, Giannis, that's what I'm doing now. And now in this perspective, we can see also the transparency. I think that now it's working. Okay, now we are back. I think that now we are back. Please let me know. I'm sorry for that, but I don't know what's going on. It's the line here because I was on the 4G and it was not working. So now I switched to my box internet box at home in Wi-Fi, and it looks like it's going better. Okay, so as you can see, I am doing all those little doodles, okay? And this is just to show you that on the principle of this same type of design, I can do many other designs. So can you see? So now we have a sort of a, how can I say? We have a sort of a composition. So what I want to do now, I want to search for a nice marker, okay, like a gray number 2, okay, gray number 2, which is kind of light, not too much. And let's try to make to put some markers, okay? So let's see. First of all, I would like to put it here. Okay. And then we will put it here. And you can see that I'm putting my marker just like I used to do on cars. Okay, so now that we did that, you see, we are starting to understand the three objects are the three objects on which we're going to put focal point. We're going to do a little bit more happenings, okay? And those ones here, we have to do something there. But we will do it really light, very, very light. So I'm searching for the lightest gray, which is this one, number 1, always cool gray, okay? And that's what I will do. Look. Can you see? It looks nice. Now with this light one, I put also the reflection on the glass. And here too. And I'll make it a little bit like this because you see it's a glass, so it's not exactly straight like the plastic part here. Those are little things just to, you know. Okay, so now I take back my number 2 gray because what I want to do, I want to make some parts that are a little bit darker, okay? So this is the base, now we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do it here, here. So do you see how I did it? Now we have a sort of dark and light, darker spots and lighter spots. And here I have to do this. And here too. You see, little touches, very light, not too much. And actually to show transparency, in this spot where is the transparent glass, I have to make it darker because it's a see-through situation. Okay, so this is done, all right. Now what do I do? Well, we take a dark blue, because this is all in blue. I take a dark blue, okay, and I start playing a sort of background, okay? Something that will start from the center and will spread out, okay? So first of all, I do it here because this is the base, okay? Look. This one, this part here, I really don't like it too much. So I'm gonna cover it. It's not a big problem. So I'm sketching, but at the same time I'm thinking how I'm making this background. So here I could play the thing of the shadow. Make the shadow like this, you see? Like that. It's better. So you see, I go many times with the same shape and it really looks like a projection of this element there in terms of shadow. And now what I do, I have to put these elements together with those up here. And that's what we have to do now. Because this is another part which is very tricky one. First of all, I put my straight line here, okay? Then I go here and I just do sort of an outline. Now I know that I have this from coming from up here, okay? So I use it. I make my outline and then starting from here, I put them together. You see, I'm making a sort of a composition that is starting to look kind of cool. Few lines that hold the objects, you see? This is sort of a shadow of this one. So let's make that shadow. Okay, so I would say that our sort of background, it's kind of done. I see that I have no idea. Today we have a problem with the internet, I guess. No, also my PC is not extremely perfect, to be honest. So I don't know. I don't know why. I'm sorry, but I don't know. So now I just want to complete by doing the line up here. Okay, now that we did that, I'm gonna do just a very quick thing with some pastel, okay? Because I think it's gonna work really well with the pastel. It's a little bit what we did last time, but on products, okay? So I'm gonna take just the blue, the dark blue pastel, okay, and we're gonna make some quick shading, really quick shading. So I'm preparing my setup with the pastel. I take my baby powder, okay. All right, it's done. And my spray fix, of course. Okay, so let's do it. I take the cotton pad, which is important, very, very important. And now we will see what's going on. We will see. Okay? Try to do 2-3 layers, kind of quick. Okay? It's gonna be here. Of course, it doesn't look good at the beginning because it's just the first coat, okay? Then when we make everything a little bit darker, it's gonna be much, much better. And of course, we can do just a little bit on those little things here, okay? Those little nice so that we get a small idea, quick idea. Okay, now I spray fix. All right, so let's do it. So let's wait that it dries. And then we give the second step we'll make. So let's start here. I'm going a little bit fast. The spray is not really 100% dry. It's okay, no problem. Okay, spray fix again. And this time it's better if it dries really well. So far so good. So are you some of you are sketching or you just watching? Good. So now I want to make the part where it's going to be really a little bit, let's say, more crisp, okay? Because at the moment it's not really. Okay, now we can see that it's starting to become more three-dimensional. Spray fix again. Right now I'm sketching something else because of poor quality. Ah, okay, I'm sorry, Siddharth. I hope that when you can see again the video, maybe you can get a better quality. And Ray, how is the quality of the video where you are? Do you also have a problem about the quality of the video, of the image? Okay. Because the problem is, I think it's because of the internet quality here, maybe. That's why the transmission is not exactly how it should be. But I don't know what to do about that. Okay, so now that it's kind of drying and we put our shading with the pastel, what I will do, I will use my white pencil, okay, to make some nice clean lines. Okay, so first of all, let's make it here at the bottom. And here too. You see how nice the lines here. And then let's do it here too. Then here. And I'm just playing a little bit with with the light. I just play with the light. After I will show you closer what I'm doing. So I make an outline with the white, okay? And another thing I want to do here, I had to make a sort of reflection, you see, on the ground of the object. Okay. Now, when we have the glass, the transparent part, okay, we have an area of the section of the element that is white because it's picking up the light, and it's this one. You see, this one. So this one, and also this one here. Now that I've done a little bit of white, I take my blue and I just make a little bit of shading, just a little bit, so that I make sure that I clean up few things, okay? Few things must be clean. And the last thing I'll do, just to make sure that our contrast is really well done, I use the black line, so the black pencil, just for some particular elements. Like for example here. Or here. And I do this because I really want to create a very nice contrast. The objective is to have a real nice contrast. So between the white and the dark parts, I really have something that is crisp. So I'm not putting everywhere, okay? I'm just putting where we really need it. here, for example, you know, those parts where there is the most of the shading, so that we can have a feeling of the transparency of what's really dark inside. We cannot really see or distinguish. Okay, so can you see now? I try to put it like that. I know that it's not perfect, but maybe you can have an idea if I don't move. Because now what I will do, I'll put some white gouache. I'm trying to get the right spot so that you can see. Okay, so let's make the white spot. Here I have my brush. Okay, so first big one is here. The second one is here. Okay, so I leave it like that. I go wash my brush. And I'm washing my hands too. Okay, now when I see all this, I think that it's not so bad, but we can still do something to make it look better. So today is 18/07/18. You know what? I will make a nice picture, okay, a nice photo, and the photo I think will be the right thing, the right quality, of course. I'm using some dark gray to make sure that I have good contrast.